Welcome to the Last Whistle podcast. I'm your host, Jas Garnsting, and we have Chris Monis here with us. How you doing, Chris?
Doing great, man. Favorite time of the year. My birthday right around the corner. We got the best playoffs right around the corner, man. Tomorrow, playing game start.
I just think the NBA Finals is just irrelevant. People don't care about it as much anymore. Super Bowl is way better, and NFL playoffs are way better. You got one and done. If you lose, you're out. That I like that style of gameplay
The
way
NBA
better than the
Finals is
NBA.
bad. We just had a blowout Super Bowl.
Yeah, but look at the last NBA Finals. Was it good?
Boston Celtics, man.
They won 4-1
I think
or four to
so.
two. Yeah, that's
The last two finals haven't been good, but that's just
Yeah,
because the
I think the
matchups.
the the best the best one, like the last best one, was the Raptors one. That one was good.
I like Warriors Celtics one. I think Warriors
That
Celtics
one
is
was good
good.
too. 2022, that was a good one.
Bucks Suns was pretty good too because
Yeah,
Suns won the first
but
two and then Bucks won four straight.
yeah, that one
That's
was
the
all
only thing.
right.
No, I
I
do
just
think
want to.
Warriors one was one of the best ones recently.
Yeah, I think it went Warriors, Raptors,
Raptors one's
then
good, but
then 3-1 was really iconic. Then the other ones were just blowouts for a
yeah.
little while.
I don't know,
The
man. I
Warriors.
think my hot take is this NBA season, like if we put it on a tier list, I think it's gonna be in like S tier by the time this playoffs are
No,
done. This
it was a really good season, but the
you have
ratings
the
haven't bumped up.
trades.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
ratings didn't bump up, but I mean, it was a good
But I think
season,
that's we could talk
entertainment
about that
wise.
later. But I feel like
Yeah,
basketball's like consumed differently than a bunch of every other sports. Basketball's such like a clip based game. I got like friends and cousins who don't even watch basketball, but they know all the guys because they see them on Instagram reels and stuff.
yeah, but
I
you
think
got to look
ratings
at
is.
MLB strategy. They people didn't want to watch such long games. They shortened the games up. They wanted to see more action. They gave them more action. I think
I'm
I
not
think
saying the NBA is a perfect
yeah.
product, but I'm also
Yeah,
not saying
NBA
like
just needs to make some more reforms to make their product much better than it is right now, so, to get viewership up. Like this year's
it's still
NBA
my favorite. I think it's still
All
my
Star
favorite.
games horrible.
All
You
Star
know,
Game is bad. I
what
think the NBA is
was
my
horrible.
favorite. I think the NBA is my favorite out of the four majors.
Really, mine's NFL. I love the NFL.
I think NBA. I think
Really.
NBA, man. You get, dude. It's so long too. You get.
Yeah, I just don't like the length. There's so much
It's
like
so much content though. There's
in the
so
in the
many great
NFL,
teams.
every game matters. You know,
I mean,
like
I
every
guess.
game
I mean,
matters. In the NBA, you can lose
it's so
so many
short though.
games and still be good. Well, that's what's like in the NFL. Like
I mean, but we saw that you
it's a
can
one
lose
and
so many
done.
good. But it's also every game does matter. If Harrison Barnes doesn't hit a game winner, the Warriors are in the playoffs
Yeah,
right
well, that's
now.
towards
They could
towards
miss
the
the play
end.
in.
It's like towards the end. Like it has towards the end. Like the games are more
But I mean,
magnified.
like you can lose four games to get your coach fired mid-season. There's a lot that can happen. I don't know. I don't think obviously NFL games matter more. If you lose
They
one
do.
NFL game, it's bad. It's worse. But I think the NBA games still hold a lot of.
And
And I
defense
think,
is
I,
more defense is way more important in the NFL than it is in the NBA.
yeah, but I think NBA defense is also people are just smarter. I mean,
Hmm.
like I don't think NBA defense is as bad as people say it is. I mean, if you watch like clips from like old like NBA like early 2000s like I don't think there was a single like defender outside of the 3 point line. Everyone was just like bunched up, and
Yeah,
everyone's
because
like,
the
"Oh,
three point,
this is
the
amazing defense." But then now
yeah,
that we're spread
it's
out, then
like
it's like,
it's like because Stephen Curry changed the game. Like with his like
yeah,
how many 3 pointers he would take and how efficient he was, it just revolutionized the game. That's why he's one of my
yeah,
like top 15, top 10
he's
player.
he's good, he's good.
Yeah.
But are you ready to get into this? We
Yeah,
are
this
predicting.
episode's really about the NBA playoffs and who we think's gonna win. We all know Chris has the Clippers all the way to the finals and winning.
I actually
So we
don't
can.
have the.
You don't have the Clippers winning?
I,
The way you were glazing them, you're saying the second best team in the league
they are the
the other
second best team
day.
in the West. They are the second best team in the West, but it's I don't know.
You don't think they make it to the finals?
No, they can. They can. But if I'm like putting money on it and like my life's on the line, I'm not obviously gonna pick the Clippers. But I think they have a realistic chance to make a run.
They do. They like as much as I don't like the Clippers because of you, they're actually a very good team. Like Zubac,
Top
I
five
think
center, baby.
he's the third best center in the league. Jokic is the
Oh my
first.
God! Thank you, thank
Wemby is
you.
second. Third is Zubac. I think you can agree with that too.
Oh, that is beautiful. That's
Fourth,
beautiful.
fourth and fifth is between Sengun and I don't know who could be fifth.
I
Fifth is
don't
just
think
a
I'd put
throw up.
Sengun that high.
Oh,
I like.
They consider Cat a power forward,
Well,
right?
Cat's played
Sabo-
power forward
well,
most of his career,
Sabonis is
but
like a power forward too, center. Like he's a hybrid. He's like on the shorter
Cat's like a
side.
power forward his whole like career, and now he's on the Knicks. He has to play center. So I
Oh,
mean, like,
so he is a
yeah,
center.
he's
Okay, then
center right now.
I would have him
I'd have
four,
I'd have
Cat
Cat.
four, because I considered him a power forward.
I
Then
mean,
I'd say
who else are the
Sengun and
centers?
Sabonis. Sengun and Sabonis would be like my fifth to sixth
Mm-hmm.
between them. Because a healthy Sengun is a really good
Jokic,
player.
Great center. I like Mobley a lot. I think Mobley's a great center on the
Mobley's up there
Cavs.
too. Yeah,
And
the
then I
defense
don't
is
know.
good on the. He's like the anchor for that Cavs defense.
Oh, he's my pick
Yeah,
to win Defensive Player of the Year. I think Mobley is so good.
it's gonna be Draymond though. How the way
Hell no.
the numbers are
Hell
looking.
no. If they don't make
It's
the
hell
playoffs,
no.
they're not
It,
making the playoffs, so it don't even matter.
what do you mean?
We'll
They're in
get
the
to it.
playoffs.
They're in
Oh,
the
you don't
play
have them
in.
making it out of the play-in? Oh my god. Okay. All right, let's get into it, Chris. Pull up the
Alrighty.
bracket.
Alrighty,
All right.
man.
Yeah, this is our bracket, our Pick'em NBA Pick'em bracket
So
challenge. Let's see how it's gonna go. Chris, you can start
so
it off with your first pick.
let's go play-ins first. We're gonna predict the play-ins because this is crucial. Warriors, Memphis, first game tomorrow. What are we thinking?
I'm thinking Warriors. I like the Warriors more than Memphis. I have Memphis beating both of the other teams. I just like the Warriors more. They've been playing very well. They have two star players that are really good. And Stephen Curry's playing out of his mind right now. He has a few like shaky games, but after the Jimmy Butler trade, he's been one of the best players in the league.
I'm
It was a
saying
very big improvement from earlier in the year how he was playing. Jimmy Butler adds like the free throws that they need into because one of the lowest shooting
Lois, yeah.
free throw teams, and adding Jimmy Butler, he gets to the line, he slows down the game. Jaw's going to be a challenge for them defensively, but Stephen Curry is also a challenge for Memphis defensively. And
Hmm.
currently, how the game's shaping up, Draymond looks like he's going to be the defensive player of the year. They have that, but they do have Jaren Jackson Jr. on the other side. It's very good matchups for both sides of the ball, but I just trust Stephen Curry and Steve Kerr because they've been there and they've done that. They're just a more
Hmm.
experienced team, and I like him. And playoff Jimmy is a very good player. So it depends on how playoff Jimmy plays, but if he plays like the way he's been playing in the playoffs for the past few years, that's the one of the reasons I'm taking the Golden State Warriors over Memphis.
I think Jimmy Butler is extremely the X factor. I
Yeah,
think I don't know if you know, but the Warriors are 0-3 in play-in games. They have not won a play-in game.
yeah,
And Memphis last time these guys played together. Memphis came and put belt to ass in Golden
yeah.
State. But I think Jimmy does provide a huge challenge for Memphis. I mean, if
Huge
we didn't have
challenge.
Jimmy Butler, I would honestly take Memphis. I was thinking Memphis here, but the more you think about it, I think Jimmy Butler rises to the playoffs. I will go with the Warriors here, but Memphis is gonna keep it real close. And
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think for Memphis, Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense is going to be the X factor in this game
Hmm.
because if they can
Jimmy and
lock,
Jaren's gonna be the
yeah,
matchup.
that's going to be the matchup of the game. It's like playing chess. Like if one of them plays bad, that team wins. It's a flip a coin. You have to flip a coin to see the winner right now. It's like
All right.
they're very well matched up.
Alrighty, we'll put Warriors here. We'll go back up. Kings, Dallas. I think we can both say Kings.
I don't think we can say Kings.
I don't know. I think the Kings match up like pretty well. I think
Well, it's because
Sabonis.
Sabonis is 80's dad. We can say that.
That's basically what I'm
Ky-
saying.
Kyrie is out.
But let's
Yeah,
we don't want to make this like an hour long episode. Let's just
let's
say
just go
whoever
Kings.
wins this
Yeah,
one loses to the Grizzlies.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's Kings, and then Kings loses to Grizzlies. Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense.
Let's.
Because
Do you
looking
want
at
to
it, they
do?
are very injured.
Do you want to do East play in, or do you want to just knock out the West right now? Do we
Let's
want to
knock
knock out
out the
the?
West.
I have the Oklahoma City Thunder in 5
Be-
against the Memphis Grizzlies.
Yeah, I think they're gonna rest their players like game 4ish, and then game 5 they're
That
gonna
is crazy, word. That
belt
is
their
so
ass.
disrespectful. I think I'm gonna go with 5 because I think Ja can take a game. I think Jaren can take a game. I think Mike
Yeah,
Conley can, or not Mike Conley. Desmond Bain can hit a lot of shots. I mean, they have great role players. They have in Memphis right now, but I mean, OKC is fully healthy,
yeah.
firing. I'm going to go Thunder in 5.
Hmm.
I don't know why it's like that. The series of the first round, the Denver Nuggets versus the LA Clippers. I will be going Clippers in 6.
You should give your reasoning on that.
Okay, so
This is your team, so
the best defensive who is the best defensive center against Nikola Jokic? Ivica
Wemby.
Zubac. Ivica Zubac is going to clamp Jokic up. Not really, but like he can limit Jokic enough. And Jokic is still going to go crazy. But
He's
I'm
gonna
looking
limit
at
Jokic to like a 32, 10, and
Yeah,
like
30.
12 game.
I don't
And
think
that's
but
the way this season's going. That's like a good game against Jokic, you know?
and he'll lose a 60-point triple-double game.
Yeah,
So he
he
might
lost
win the 30-point triple-double game.
Yeah.
But I think this Clippers defense, man, we saw what they did to Shea, all these great point guards. I mean, Chris Dunn, Derrick Jones Jr., Kawhi Leonard. You can switch on any point guard.
No,
Jamal
you guys,
Murray's coming off he's coming off a bad stretch. Jamal Murray hasn't been playing good at all. Michael Porter Jr. hasn't been playing good at all. The only good players on this team right now are Nikola Jokic, Christian Braun, and Eric Gordon. And I think Aaron Gordon can get locked up by Zubac. I think Ben Simmons can honestly lock up Aaron Gordon.
So if Aaron Gordon's locked up by Zubac, who's guarding Jokic?
Hey, let him do it, man. I will let Jokic score a 60-point triple-double if we can limit the other role players to under 10 points, because that's a win.
The reason why the Nuggets lost against Minnesota last year was because of Jamal Murray. He was not playing well.
I mean, these role players aren't consistent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is we have 8 players who can play defense. If we can limit these role players and let Jokic drop 50, but everyone else is under 10 digits, you're only scoring 90 points, and the Clippers can match that. James Harden is giving great offense. All these players. Chris Dunn didn't miss a shot. A guy who's shooting 30% from 3 in the last all year has not missed a shot in the playing game. I mean, we have Norman Powell shooting 40%. Derrick Jones Jr. shooting 40%. I mean, Amir Coffey is even shooting 40%.
Even though you said some very negative things about
I hate Amir Coffey, but he is the worst defender I've ever seen in my life. But I think, man, Kawhi Leonard shooting 50% from 3 in like the past 20 games. Like
Kawhi's playing out of his mind. The X factor of this series is if Kawhi gets a minor injury, he's done. You guys are done. Like even a minor.
You could say if Shea tears his ACL in the first round.
No, I'm saying minor injury for Kawhi. Like he tweaks his knee a little bit, he's out for the whole series. Like his knee is made out of like.
But I don't think that's bad of it. We saw James Harden hold this Clipper team like.
Yeah, but it's a different team when Kawhi's on the court.
It is a different team. That's how we're the 5
way
seed.
Better, yeah. Kawhi, like if Kawhi was the beginning of the year, the Clippers were not that good. With Kawhi added, the team just got so much better.
But they were always around like the 4 or 5 seed. Yeah, they were always around the 4 or 5 seed.
It just took time to adjust with Kawhi. Yeah, that slump was because they needed to readjust with the Kawhi, and when Kawhi got readjusted, that defense just became incredible.
And the Nuggets defense?
I know we were talking about this last year when this last off season that just happened about Derrick Jones Jr. He was going to be like your guys' best defensive player, dude, when Kawhi was out. And you guys have one of the best perimeter defenses in the league with Zubac as the defensive anchor in the back. It's a very well-rounded
Another
team.
Thing I want to say is the Nuggets defense is not good. Mike Malone said that, and then he got fired.
Their offense is insane. Their offense
But I think on the bench, the Clippers are such a better team bench-wise. We can. I mean, who do you got running out there? Julian Strawford. You got Russell Westbrook, and just randoms coming off the bench, bro. Derrick Jones Jr., Ben Simmons. I mean, like this.
Ben Simmons. Please do not say Ben Simmons is good. He's Russell
Ben
Westbrook.
Simmons is good. Ben Simmons is good. Nicholas Batum, if he's playing, is shooting 40% from 3, man. Like,
okay, you can put Clippers in 6. I like Nuggets in 6.
I'm going Clippers in 6.
Yeah, I think you can just put that for now. But in my opinion, it's Nuggets in 6.
The Lakers versus the Timberwolves. One word.
Lakers in
Julius
5.
Randle. Whoa! I was not gonna say that. I was gonna say Lakers in 7.
Lakers in 5.
I'm not going Lakers. I could go Lakers in 6.
Listen. The Lakers don't have a center, but Minnesota has Rudy
Gobert dropped 35. Rudy Gobert dropped 35 like 2 days ago.
I don't care. You know how rare that is? Rudy Gobert.
Do you want to know what team I was against?
What, the Utah Jazz?
The Brooklyn Nets. I think
Oh, come
I
on, man.
think I think Ant-Man can steal a game, man. I think Ant-Man is incredible. He
Yeah,
can
that
steal a game, and I think this.
I think he can steal a game, but Lakers in 5. I
I'm
have
going
Lakers
Lakers in.
going very far.
I would go Lakers in 7. I don't think the
I got
Lakers
Lakers in
defense is
5.
very good. Can we middle out at 6?
Yeah, you can say Lakers in 6, but I got them
I
in
think
5.
I think Ant can steal like 2 games.
Luca owns Ant,
Yeah.
dude. Luca owns half of these teams in this playoffs.
Hot take alert. The Houston Rockets in 6.
This is tough.
Man, can
This
I
can
can
go
I
either
rave about
way.
the Rockets real quick? Can I
Wait,
rave about the Rockets real quick?
It's Dylan Brooks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the X factor in this game because of his defense on Stephen Curry. Their defense is like insane.
Dylan Brooks is not the X factor. Amen Thompson, the
Defensively, he is.
second best defensive player in the playoffs right now. Amen Thompson held Steph Curry to 2 points. Amen Thompson should be the defensive player of the year this year. Amen Thompson can defend every position. This Houston Rockets defense is crazy. If you saw what Zubac did to Draymond Green, Şengün's the same tier as Zubac, and Şengün's a better passer than him. If Jalen Green is hot, which he has been hot all year, man, Freddie can hit some shots, man.
5'9" boy right there.
Dude, what?
5'9" boy.
5'9", bro. I think the Rockets are so good. This team is so good defensively. You need Jalen Green, but I think Şengün can eat off of Draymond, man. I would put Rockets in 6 because if it goes to 7, it's going to Steph Curry. I'm just saying that.
I have Warriors in 7. It's because I just feel like they're too young.
But man, but this team is so good. But I mean,
the team's good. Yeah, I agree with that.
But what do you mean they're like too young? I mean, Jalen Green's like 25.
Yeah, but
I mean, Amen Thompson's the only young one. Freddie's there. Dylan
they haven't
Brooks.
done anything in playoffs beforehand. They're just super young. They lack experience. I just have Warriors are the more experienced team. I trust Stephen Curry more than I trust any player on the Rockets, and I trust Steve Kerr more than the Rockets head coach.
No, I do not trust Steve Kerr more than Ime Udoka. Steve Kerr didn't play Jonathan Kuminga in a must-win game when he's running people out like he didn't play his 5 best players in the game. He didn't play Santos at all. He didn't play Jonathan Kuminga. He has the worst rotations in the league. I would put Rockets through, but I think we can both agree that whoever makes this is going to lose to the Lakers. So I'm fine with putting Warriors through. I'm fine with putting Warriors through.
I want to see Warriors versus Lakers. That's what I want to see.
Okay, I will put.
I think there's a better 38% of the fans pick the Rockets. What the hell?
There should be more. I think Rockets are so good.
It should be 45% at least. The Rockets are a good team. That's why they're the second team. I love their defense. I just like the Warriors a lot more.
I think I will be willing to put the Warriors through. If it goes to 7, to 7, I will pick the Warriors 100%.
Game 7 Curry, dude. Insane.
Yeah, I'll put them in. I'll put them in 7. But I think
it's
the Rockets
probably going to be Rockets in 6 just because of their defense. But I just have a feeling Stephen Curry can.
But we can both say that the Lakers are going to win this one.
Oh yeah, 100%. Just put the Lakers through in 5.
Clippers, Thunder. I put Lakers in 6 because Steph Curry can take a game. Jimmy Butler can take a game. You also do have Jackson Hayes as your starting center, and Austin Reeves and Luka backcourt is kind of like a terrible defensive backcourt.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, you have LeBron James, Luka Doncic, and Austin
playoff
Reeves.
risers, man.
Yeah, they're just really good in the playoffs. Their defense is horrible. All 3 of them right now. LeBron's probably the best out of the 3 at defense, but he's
LeBron's not even good at defense anymore. Yeah. Okay. In my heart, I am saying Clippers. In my heart, I am saying Clippers, but I will be picking the Thunder. But the one thing I want to say is if any team in this West is going to beat the Thunders, what?
I got Clippers in 6.
Let's go. We're going Clippers.
I got Clippers in 6.
I think if anyone can beat OKC in the West, it is the Clippers. 1,000%. Clippers have the best defense in the West besides the Rockets, and the Rockets are on the complete other side of the bracket.
This whole thing is based off of Kawhi Leonard's healthy. This whole thing's based off of Kawhi. If Kawhi's healthy, I got them beating the Thunder because Kawhi, Kawhi is so
Let's
good.
go.
And you know
Let's
one other
go.
thing, the whistle's gonna be harder on Shea in the playoffs. They're not gonna let those ticky tacky whistles happen that he banks on. He's gonna have to like take contact and not flop. If he flops really hard, he's gonna get a technical foul. That's gonna happen in the playoffs. They don't do ticky tacky in the playoffs. And when
Mhm.
Shea doesn't get like Shea's very inefficient if he doesn't get fouled. That's what happened against the Clippers that one game. He's shooting 38%.
We gave Shea the worst game he's had all season.
Yeah, he had like 20 something points with 38% from the field, or 30 something.
And J-Dub has not been a playoff performer. He's not been good this year ever since the All-Star break.
Chet also hasn't been that good this year either. Chet's been Chet last year. Chet was better than this year. Chet by a mile.
Yeah,
And he did deal with an injury.
I would go. I think my brain is telling me Thunder because this defense is generational. This is going to be a defensive masterclass between both of these teams.
Mm-hmm.
But if you want to go Clippers, I would go Clippers in 7. I think in Game 7, an unexperienced Thunder team versus Kawhi Leonard, I would go Clippers.
I saw what Kawhi Leonard did with against Jimmy Butler, Joel Embiid, Tobias Harris when they were all good. And he cooked them in that playoffs. I have faith in Kawhi Leonard in the clutch. He's one of the best players in the clutch, and he's very efficient. This is all based off my love for Kawhi Leonard. I'm going with the Clippers. Clippers in 6 or 7.
I would go 7. I think we got to put a little respect on the Thunder.
If this series goes to 7, it's going to be one of the best series we've ever seen because how good the defense is.
The Battle of Los Angeles, baby.
I got Lakers.
Clippers in 6.
I got Lakers. I got Lakers in 6. There's too much to guard here, you know. And Luka, bro,
there is so much to guard, but man, Kawhi can eat up Zubac. If you don't think Zubac is gonna eat up Jackson Hayes, and you don't think James Harden is gonna eat up Luka and Austin Reeves,
Zubac was also one of the reasons why I picked Clippers because I don't trust the defense of Hartenstein and Chet against Zubac, and Zubac's been really.
That's a little crazy. I think they're both so good defensively. I wouldn't say that.
Chet?
But hey, I appreciate the glaze as a Clipper fan. I appreciate the glaze.
I'm trying to be very like unbiased. The only bias I have was for Kawhi Leonard. It was a teeny bit. Kawhi. I think the Nuggets match up better with the Clippers than OKC does with the Clippers. That's just my thinking. I just think it's a better matchup.
I think the Clippers team. This is my thing. Is I think the Clippers team is better to compete now against the Lakers because we know the Lakers in the offseason, they're going to trade for a big time center, and this team is going to be unstoppable. Luka, Austin Reeves, LeBron James. And if you can get like a good young center like Mark Williams, Nick Claxton, like any of these people that can age with Luka, this Laker team is going to be the best in the West in a long time. So I think if it's any time, Clippers have to win it. And the Clippers have 8 guys that can play defense, man. James Harden isn't great defensively, but he's way better than Luka. He is way better than Luka defensively. And I think, if Norman Powell is getting guarded by Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic, he's gonna average 30. Like, it's actually insane.
Mm-hmm. I think it's a good matchup. I think this is going to be a really great series. I just trust
Luka is just so crazy.
Luka so much because last year they were the underdogs in so many series and they pulled out because of Luka. That's just why I have Luka. I have the Lakers winning this.
And this is what I'm saying, bro. This playoffs is gonna be generational. Yeah. I will be willing to go Lakers. I think we can go Lakers.
I think we go Lakers in 6 because
I was gonna say 7,
really,
but
7's good because Kawhi and James Harden are gonna take a couple games and Zubac.
But also, it's like the only argument that is fair against.
Is Kawhi Leonard going to be this healthy after so many games?
That's what it also is. And it's like playoff James Harden has to show out.
Yeah.
Like he's going to.
You have Clippers in 6. That's 6 games, then 7, and then 7 again. That's a lot of games. That's a lot of wear on that knee. And historically, we saw how good James Harden was in the regular season with the Rockets, and the postseason, he choked.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest argument against the Clippers is that in a series where James Harden dropped 40 twice, do you want to know how much he averaged in the series?
What, 20?
18 points.
Yeah.
Like this is like playoff James. I love James Harden. I love the Clippers. I
He's
love
also
James
been
Harden.
very inefficient this year with his shooting. He's gonna have to be more of like a passer than a shooter.
He's been a great passer this year,
Yes,
though. I mean,
he has
Zubac had
been a
the
great
career
passer.
year,
Yeah, he needs to be a great passer, and they need to exploit like Zubac. Zubac's
and like
probably
Jackson Hayes,
yeah,
like Zubac
Zu-
will eat on Jackson Hayes.
exactly. And
I
then
think,
on the other hand, they don't really have a lob threat like Luca. Like Luca feasts on lob threats. They are missing that, so that's another
yeah,
argument.
dude. If
If,
Luka at
if
Derrick
Derek
Jones Jr.,
if
this would
Derek
be a sweep.
Lively,
Like
yeah,
this is like
if Derek Lively was on this team, I would take the Lakers in like
in like
5
5. Yeah,
because of the
like
lob threat. The lob threat is a big part of Luca's game, and that's where he gets a majority of his assists.
I think like I
Lakers
think
in
like
7 is very, very good take.
it's just so hard because I think Braun and Kawhi they cancel out. If we're just going starting line, Braun and Kawhi cancel out. They're both the same tier of player, I think, right now.
Hmm.
Zubac is clearly better than Jackson Hayes. Luka is clearly better than James Harden. I would say Norman Powell and Austin Reeves like equal out. Like this is like super even, man.
Yeah,
Like
I think Derek Jones Jr. and
Chris Dunn. I
Zu-
mean, like these
Zubac
defensive
are
play.
like the X factors in this series because they're the ones that don't that they like they're better than their matchup.
And it's like we're not even talking about the Laker bench. Like Dorian Finney-Smith can be like
Yo,
crazy. It's like
they have a very good defense too, a perimeter defense when they have those guys in. But
yeah,
it's when you have Luca in where that
starting
defense falls apart.
Luka and Reeves.
Yeah,
I'll go Lakers in 7. I think we can go Lakers in 7.
yeah.
This is probably the closest series.
Both benches have to show out
Mm-hmm.
for
Alrighty.
each team to win.
We are taking so long. We have to like.
It's
I
because
think
it's a
the
good
East.
playoffs this year.
I think the East is kind of easy to play through.
Yeah, okay. Celtics just take them in like 5 because they're just that good.
I think we can say what Hawks. I think Hawks win,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Cavaliers.
Magic,
yeah.
like
'Cause
Magic make it through
the other two
because
teams
they
are-
would play
yeah.
Chicago and Miami. I honestly think Chicago would win. I don't really care who wins. Chicago or Miami are both being
Josh
clapped by the
Giddey has
Magic.
been playing very well this year. That's
I
one
think
thing.
Magic are 8, Hawks are 7. Are we good with
Yeah.
that?
And then both Cavaliers and Celtics win in like 5 because they're just that.
I
much
think
better.
5 because Trey Young can take a game.
Yeah.
I think Cavaliers in 4 because I don't
Yeah.
trust the Orlando Magic defense.
This next Pacers versus Bucks is going to be a good game.
You know how I feel about the Indiana Pacers. We're
Yeah.
going Pacers in 6.
Wait, is Damian Lillard playing or does
He's
he
not
still
playing
have
right now. He's still out with the blood clot.
Okay, then we take Pacers in like 6.
I would go
'Cause
Pacers. I think this team is so good. You got the role players, you got the
Mhm.
stars, you got a center, forward, and a guard, man. Like this, and then you have role players all surrounding them. I like the Pacers a lot, man.
Yeah, I think Pacers in 6 is very good because Giannis is going to take 2 games himself because he's
Yeah.
that good.
Notice how like if this like in the West first round we were talking about this for 20 minutes. We're like,
Yeah.
Pacers.
Because it's
Knicks
obvious.
Pistons, Knicks low key. The Knicks are so bad that they'll make it go to 6. Like they're the
Yeah.
Knicks. Like they'll make it. They might make it go to 7 if they.
Yeah, the Knicks are like just an inefficient team. Like they're good against bad teams, but they're like bad against good teams. It's like
Mhm.
it's difficult to judge them in the playoffs. But
And
right,
they're so like the Pistons. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. Wait up. The Pistons are like good, and
Mhm.
theoretically
The jump-
they should not take a game, but because
Yeah.
it's the Knicks, they'll like drop 2.
the jump that the Pistons made, it needs to be studied because they were horrible last year. They were the laughing stock of the NBA
JP
last year.
Bickerstaff, man, they surrounded Cade
Yeah.
with shooters. Cade Cunningham made an All NBA leap.
Yep, 100%
I think
agree.
we can go Celtics here. Like
Celtics
honestly,
here comfortably
fucking
in, like,
Celtics in 4. They cannot beat this fucking team.
This series is gonna sell a lot of tickets because it's 2 historic franchises, but Celtics are just that good. I mean,
I think we can all
not to be boring or anything. I think it's Cavaliers.
Cavaliers.
Yeah, they've just been the best team.
I give
in
them
the
in a
league this year.
5. I give
Yeah.
them 5. I think.
This
And
is
this-
gonna be really good. It's gonna be really
Wait,
good.
on 3. Let's count who we're picking. On go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Celtics in
Cavaliers. Oh,
I got Celtics in 6.
I got
just-
Cavaliers.
It's just the Cavaliers are good, but Celtics are just so much more well-rounded, and they're separated by a few games. It's not like it's a huge proportion like it is with OKC.
I just
like-
I just think that we've had it's all about being hot, man. This Cavaliers team, Darius Garland's playing great. Donovan Mitchell's going to be all NBA. Evan Mobley's going to be all defense, maybe even all NBA. We have 3 All-Stars on this team. Celtics, Jason Tatum isn't playing as good as he did last year. Jaylen Brown is not playing as good as he did last year. Drew Holiday is not as good as he played last year. Derek White took a step back defensively. And also, the major point, dude, what would Adam Silver want more? Licking at his chops, LeBron coming to Cleveland.
That would be really good. That'd be very, very nice.
I just think the Celtics are kind of having like a down year right now. I think
their down year is like
it's still the second seed.
61 games in the season. Cavaliers only won 3 more games than them. That's just my point, you know?
I just think the Cavs are so good, man. You have 2 starting lineups out there. You got 2 elite guards. You have 2 elite centers.
The depth on the Celtics is so insane, too. You can't count them out either.
Peyton Pritchard's good, but I don't really trust Sam Hauser when I have like DeAndre Hunter coming out, Ty Jerome coming in on the other side. This is my finals winner, so I'm going to fight for the Cavs.
Oh, you have Cavs winning it all.
If the Cavs advance right here, I have them beating the Lakers. I'm fighting for the Cavs, right? I don't care who comes out of the West.
Both of these teams beat the Cavs. Both of these teams beat the Lakers.
I think that is true. I don't care who comes out of the West. They are losing to the team that is coming out of the East. And I think it's the Cavs. I'm riding with my boys, the Cavs.
The top 2 teams in the East are so good, but the rest are ass. And the top 2 teams in the East would beat like most of the teams in the West.
It's so funny because it's so true. If the Knicks had to play this Western schedule, would they be in the play-in? Like, would they be in like the 7 seed, the 5 seed, 6 seed, maybe?
They have so much talent, but it just doesn't translate.
They're not good defensively.
Yeah, they're just, they're just East merchants. That's what they are.
My Pacers would do pretty good.
Pacers are a very good offensive team. Their defense is lackluster, but their offense is what's going to carry them over. That's why we have them winning, because of their offense.
Yeah, man, I don't know. Dude, I'm riding with the Cavs. Is your pick Celtics? Your pick to win the year?
Yeah, Celtics in 7.
Dude, I can't ride with that, man. We're in the era of parity. The last repeat was 2018.
We'll put Cavs in 7. It's gonna take 7.
Yeah, but I think Celtics win if it goes to 7. I trust them more, but.
So you got Cavs in 6?
I got Cavs in 6. I think, you know what? No, I'm standing by it. I think Cavs are going to win the whole thing. I think Cavs are so good. They have like 2 starting lineups. Let's go.
Yeah, Cavs in 6. We'll take that. And then
dude, this is the finals that will feed families. As much as I love the Clippers, no one gives a fuck about the Clippers and the Cavs in the finals.
This would bring back ratings for the NBA if this happened.
And I am going with, if this shit goes to 7, it's going to be the Lakers. So I'm going Cavs in 6.
Yeah, I think Cavs can win in 5, honestly.
That's big.
Their offense is averaging 121 points per game.
They're going to kill Jackson Hayes.
That's what I'm saying. 121 points
Rui Hachimura and Jackson Hayes have no business.
And their defense is averaging 112 points per game. And if you look at the Western for the Lakers, their offense is averaging 113 points per game. How much points
will be scored? Oh, this is going to be like 250.
And their opponents is 112 points per game too. So it's like they're washed, but the offense is like 8 points higher per game, so that's why I have Cavs winning this one. Oops.
Alrighty, man. I think we have a good. And I think if the Celtics win, I think the Celtics win it all too. But I also don't think we've had a different champion every year since the Golden State Warriors in 2018. I think this is a time for.
I think Raptors could have won if Kawhi stayed. Another one.
Yeah, that team was so good. All right,
it was well rounded.
The final bracket, I will be going through it. We have OKC beating the 8 seed, which we think is going to be Memphis. We have the the Clippers beating the Nuggets in 6. The Lakers beating the Wolves in 6. We have the Warriors beating the Rockets in 7. We have the Cavaliers beating the 8 seed in 4. We have the Pacers beating the Bucks in 6. We have the Knicks beating the Pistons in 6. And we have the Celtics beating the Hawks in 5. Back up, we have Clippers in 7 against the Thunder. We have Lakers in 6 against the Warriors. We have Cavaliers in 5 against the Pacers. We have Celtics in 4 against the Knicks. That is so disrespectful,
So
but it's so right.
people are gonna come at us for having the Nuggets lose in the first round, but they just lost their head coach. So like, come on now.
I'm also a Clippers fan.
Well,
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if the Spurs were in this playoff, they would have went crazy far. We would have glazed the fuck out of them.
yeah, we would have.
That's for next year, though. That's for next year
Yeah,
when the Spurs
watch
hit
out
the
for
play.
next year. There's gonna be a lot of glaze happening.
Lakers in 7 in the Western Conference Finals, and we have Cavaliers in 6 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Cavaliers are your NBA champions. I think that's a good list, man. I think we have some disagreements. Like I think the Rockets are better than you think, but I don't really like. It's not even like that's the dude. This is what shows. This is what it like is to be a playoff. Like the year the Nuggets won, it's like Nuggets, and it's like stuff like that. Like it's cakewalks.
You want to have drama. That's what makes sports so good.
These conference finals will probably be the best we've had in a while. I mean, we had Pacers Celtics last year, not really good. We had what did we have? I mean, Dallas, Minnesota was good on paper, and then they finished it in like 5. I mean, before that we had
last year Nuggets losing to the Minnesota
Wolves was
7
really
was
good.
Really good game.
I think the other conference final we have to talk about is Lakers getting swept by the Nuggets was crazy, but it wasn't really good. But on the other side,
it was a weird series because it always came down to like the last 2 possessions, and they lost.
Oh, dude, the conference finals where the Heat went up 3-0, Celtics won 3 straight, and then Heat won in Game 7 was crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. But dude, these playoffs are going to be so good because I think even the worst playoff matchup is probably Knicks Pistons, and I think Knicks like still make it a good series.
Yeah, they do. They make it a good series, but the reason they make it a good series is how ass
because they're in the Knicks. Yeah, and it's like the historical thing about them being the Knicks.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm really excited for these playoffs, man. I think we have a good list. I think there's like little stuff we would say, like you prefer the Celtics, I prefer the Cavs, you prefer the Warriors, I prefer the Rockets. But I think we all kind of. It's fun to talk about this stuff. That's why we have a fucking podcast. Is because it's not like we're not like Celtics. That's what it was last year. No one had anyone else winning but the Celtics.
I don't understand why the Cavs. Only 6% of fans pick the Cavs to make it to the NBA Finals. That's kind of crazy, but if you watch the way they play this year, they were really good.
See, no, this can't be right. No way someone has 28% of the. I don't know how that works. It's probably
scroll down. Scroll down. 6%. Oh,
it's weird. Probably everyone's like because you can like win money if you do it. So everyone just picks all the underdogs, and then that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go like this, and they're gonna have the fucking 8 seed in the Western. They're gonna have like the play-in teams in there, and it's like they'll be like, oh well, I can win $5 on my NBA pick'em bracket.
Yeah, but this is gonna be a good playoffs. It's gonna be a better one from the past few years. So I'm just excited. I'm more excited about this playoff than I was last year and the year before because the Celtics were just so dominant.
Celtics and the Nuggets were kind of just like, hand us our rings right now.
Yeah. Hopefully, I want to see the Nuggets back next year in the NBA Finals because it would be nice to see that. I want Jokic to win one more so he can solidify himself.
I want to see the Clippers in there. It probably will not happen. This is our probably best year if we want to do anything. But
because Kawhi's always gonna like play like 50 games a year now.
I'm just, like I said this like I was talking to like I don't know who I was talking to, but it's like do you think the Clippers like can win the championship? I go not really, but I don't think my expectations were that high like to begin the season. I was never really like everyone projected the Clippers to miss the play-in. Like this is already overachieving, man. It's like it's not like we're playing with house money, but it's playing like our expectations were already at rock bottom. I want to see one playoff series win. That'd be fun.
Yeah,
I might go to the Nuggets game if I can see him beat one team. Dude, that'd be fun for me.
It's Saturday, right? Spring break. Just go to the Nuggets game, the first one.
Oh, it's like 2 weeks away, but we're gonna go on a Tuesday.
Oh, it is. Oh, is it? Cause
we have play-in all this week. This week.
So the NBA playoffs doesn't start Saturday.
Well, it does, but the first 2 games are in Denver.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
The
Yeah,
first two
go
games are in Denver.
Tuesday. Go Tuesday.
I
It's
think game
worth it.
4 we would go to game 4, and I'm like, man, I just want to see Clippers win one series. I mean,
Dude,
it'll suck if we get. I'm a
make sure
Clippers
you
fan
go to
because we'll
game
get.
like make sure it's not like they're like 3-0 against they're 0-3 against the Nuggets
Yeah,
for
like
game
if
one
we
team
if
to
we if we're if
blowout.
we're if we're gonna get swept, I don't know
Yeah.
about that. But I mean, I just want to see some good basketball, man. Because even as a like, obviously, I want my Clippers to win, but it's like, man, if I can see some fucking crazy ass 7-game series in the finals, Cavaliers Lakers, it comes down, I'm gonna be like excited. Like
Yeah, 100%.
that's the thing. But yeah, man, I'm super hype.
Hopefully it's a good playoff and all like there's some controversy or not controversy like some
Drama.
drama in the playoffs. Because if they're not, it's not. There's no point of watching the
We need
NBA.
storylines. We need
And
like
NBA needs storylines and drama for it to get its ratings back.
we need Jaw to pull out a fucking nuke. We need him to fucking
Dude,
he go
you know what'd be
enemy
funny?
UAV inbound and just
Yeah,
fucking bam.
have you seen the you played Call of Duty before, right?
Yeah, I have.
You know how you're launching like a missile, you go down you go crouch down
Yeah.
and you like type in the
Have you
code. He
seen the
needs to
video
do
of the
that.
college guy where he's on the floor and he's like pop 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 pop?
Yeah, I seen that
Dude,
one.
dude, we
Yeah,
need that.
I want to see more Jaw celebrations because he's a little crazy.
Fucking,
He's
fucking throw
excited.
that grenade.
Yeah.
I want him to fucking rub, fucking place like bombs or some shit, dude. Like this, we need
That'd be
hype
funny.
like this.
Yeah.
This we. I need him to play C4, and he's like, that'd be dope.
Like a Joker one, that'd be cool.
There's the fucking.
Like how he's like, and then does it, and
He
then
has like the thing.
yeah.
I
All
don't know,
right,
man.
then, guys. This was the NBA playoff episode, guys. Yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll have this posted for you guys on Tuesday, which is tomorrow. So see you guys.
So.